Welcome back, everyone, to the Outer Worlds, the Murder on Eridanus DLC. So, last time we did the momentary taste of Purple Bequest, up until where we are now. So you can sort of see, we followed Helen's trail through the orchards to a development research building. But just as we were going to get a lead, the head lab technician got murdered. Then some wasps got let loose to cover it up. So let's go report our findings. To the penthouse, please.
The finest seat in the house.
But yep, this is going to be the final one of our current run for the Outer Worlds DLC. And then we're going to do something else tomorrow. But I'm going to try and... We're going to rush through this DLC. We're going to get it done in 2 weeks' time. What the fuck?
Hey, I've been ready to confront that guy. I was just gonna wait until he really embarrassed himself.
You think June Light would like this place? Oh, probably not. I don't think she cares much for corporate comforts.
Cereals are used by the board to
You think
control
they'll let
what
us
the
dispense the
colonists
booze?
think
Alright,
about
no one's
reality.
just gonna...
Quite a powerful thing.
Whoa!
Who the
Wait,
fuck are you?
Shimmering Law, where'd you come from? Sorry, let me just get back in character. Whoa, 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 it's not what it looks like.
Give me one reason why I shouldn't kill you, buddy.
Easy, friend. No need to get violent. There are as many reasons to spare my life as there are flavors in Rizzo's Spectrum Vodka. I'll give you 2 reasons. First, I am a valuable asset to the Rizzo's Rangers Tossball Enterprise. And secondly, I'm just here doing a job for a VIP. Mascot's honor.
What kind of job?
I am acting on behalf of Mr. Black Hole Birdie, the Holmeister, the Hack Attack. I don't have a lot of time, but Mr. Birdie sent me to retrieve a message. Something he recorded for Ms. Bellamy while he was off his kilter.
Yeah, I heard the message. Why am I lying? I've already seen
You
it.
found the recording? Oh, well, that's just sweeter than a fistful of purple berry punch. Oh, law, Birdie's gonna slaughter me like a woolly cow. Will you meet me later, over at the pilot house? I swear, from the bottom of my employment contract, I will tell you everything I know about Ms. Bellamy's demise.
Tell me now.
What? But I can't? Please don't hurt me. I'm sorry. I can't. Not here. I'm sorry. The Pilot House complex. Meet me there, and I'll tell you everything, I swear.
Get out of here. Poking around the captain's quarter. Joke. Right, let's report our findings to
I understand there was an incident at the
Ludovicio.
orchards. The pollination cycle began without my authorization. Fortunately, you managed to save most of the hive. The wasp-ketos are essential to the orchards, you see. Losing them would have cost us months of production. The orchards can be a dangerous place, but my workers understand the hazards. Something about this incident troubles me. The circumstances are suspicious. But let's concentrate on the matter at hand. Have you discovered anything?
I found many things. Reach for a cigarette.
You have
the
my
plot
attention.
thickens.
That's deeply upsetting. Dr. Leora Blossom was an extraordinary scientist and a friend. We have a murderer on the loose, Inspector. As if the death of Halcyon Helen wasn't enough of a blow to our facility. Her commitment to her NDA was admirable. I'll make sure to accelerate the payout of her death benefits to her next of kin. Interesting. The Rizzo's family is a small family, Inspector. Most of us recognize one another. Still, any information is good information. It troubles me to believe Leora could have been murdered by one of our own. If there's anything else you'd like to share, you have my attention. Insisted. That's interesting. We'd scheduled a tour of the lab for Helen. Purely a public relations event to be held sometime in the indeterminate future. Then again, Helen and I were not well acquainted. I can't speak to her intentions. Little of consequence. We'd tour the grounds, pause at some locations appropriate for a portrait, let her shake hands with our scientists. Public relations. A picnic? I don't recall approving a private social gathering at the orchards. I'll have to make a note of this information. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Was there anything else?
Yep, someone stole data.
That's troubling, to say the least. Any transfer of proprietary data is strictly prohibited without my permission.
Perception and hack skill.
A clever deduction, Inspector. That gives us a little information to work with. Yes, I share your suspicions. Someone didn't want you following their trail. This feels like more than corporate espionage. Someone's playing with us, Inspector. And I have never in my life enjoyed games. Did you discover anything else? This incident at the orchards must be connected to Helen's murder somehow. I don't know how, but I feel it in my marrow. My apologies, Inspector. This case is under your jurisdiction, not mine. I leave it in your hands. When you're ready, I suggest a word with the hotel coroner. She should have finished her autopsy by now.
I won't mention the mascot. So we got some vital clues to our investigation. She visited the orchards, met up with someone in the grounds, and then the scientist was killed by someone they recognised and potentially with a lot of money. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go interview one of the suspects, I think, today. We can do that, but I'd already decided we were going to track down the Prophet of Profitability.
What floor would you like to visit?
Exit the hotel. And we're going to take... We'll stay with Felix and Pavati, because I need to get Pavati, Felix some better equipment as soon as I can. Pavati and Ellie have got good armor. A decent-ish weapon. Maybe I should have... Oh, no, I'll worry about it later. I was going to say I maybe should have looked at using the workbench in the hotel. You know, to upgrade some of my armor maybe, or some of my equipment. But I think we'll be fine for today. I'm just going to add it to my list of things to do. We have got a few quests as well to run through now. So it has opened up a few different avenues for us to go down. So where does it want me to go? Take your time, map. So we'll go ahead north. A bit of a ways. I'm happy enough with that. Let's go talk to one of the suspects. I don't think this suspect is the one I need to worry about.
Hey, I think I know this place. Didn't they try to film an episode of Mass Marketeer up here?
No, I'm sorry. We don't serve any drinks for those.
It really is stunning. I told you, didn't I? The view's fit to stop one's heart. Really?
How do I get over there?
That's the euphemism you decide to use?
Is that the only way? No one's going to obstruct me if I try going this way, are they? No. Feck me, it's a bit of a whack. Yeah, we haven't been this way. So we went, what, south? Yeah. Last time. It's all good. All within expected parameters. The fuck is that? Fucking pterodactyl thing just out of nowhere. Oh, Jesus. I'm coming, guys.
That's gotta hurt.
That's the last of it.
Jesus Christ. Now, did I see out of the corner of my eye? I did. Lockpicking too low. Something in there that looks cool. Workbench. Ticket items. Oh, okay, I get it. Felix, I got a present for you. Yeah, that's fucking pathetic. You can have this now. In fact, have I got some armor for you as well? What have you got? 39.41. You can at least have that. It's being a bit janky, isn't it? So it looks like there's a lift up. Spent some money, give Felix a better gun. It does feel a bit janky.
Here they come.
Oh, fuck! I do need to work on some slightly better guns for myself as well at some due point.
That's the last of them.
Mega Canid just jumped in out of nowhere. Fucking, have I got a fucking broken limb? Yeah, I have. Dead bellhop. I've not been alerted to any spatial problems.
Let's take a look inside.
I just saw something called the champion toss ball stick, so that's better than what you've got already. 540 versus 130. Yeah, that's miles better. As much as I don't really care for melee weapons on this game. Up we go. Let me just close the window slightly. Well, by window I mean curtain, just because it's fucking bright as fuck. So I've upgraded Felix a little bit. Not too fussed. Fucking sprat. Alright, that were a bit... bit cruel. Wilderness Exploration Reservoir. Reserve, not reservoir.
We heading inside, Captain? Don't worry. I got your back.
You know, I never imagined Spencer would be out in Halcyon Helen.
Legal hunting supplies with legal emphasized.
I need to ask you something.
Who in the hell is Gunter? I told you to call me Hunter. Come on.
Oh, right.
I mean, I'll worry about that another day. We want to get on with the productivity queen. I can do some exploring if that's a side quest later. What I'll do is when I save up, I'll just quickly check if that's a side quest. Not in any great rush. My, what have we here? Some sort of derelict buildings. No way in. Candy Canyons. It's canids again.
That's what you get! Don't mess with the best!
Yep. Yep.
Candy Canyon? Nah, can't be real.
More hostiles. Can the game stop fucking janking, please?
Okay, here we go!
Oh, fuck. There's a lot of them. Owie. Yeah, I think maybe it's time to look into getting a better weapon. Like a few better weapons, maybe. We're going to ignore that there's a shovel here. Slug guards.
Can't believe we got to deal with marauders on Eridano.
Yep. Alright, this is entirely on me. At least we get some chip XP for it, which is quite nice.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Ooh.
Identifying human footprints leading out in... Scanning. Judging by footprint depressions and shoe size, these prints were either made by the Prophet of Profitability or Adjutant Sophia Akande. Error. Recalibrating. These footprints were made by the Prophet of Profitability.
Okay, so what? She's left the complex.
Timeline discrepancy. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh. I just want to do my crime scene interview. Is that really so out there as a request?
So these hullheads sit around in circles and try to invite profit into their life? I hope they get eaten by rats.
Hi. It's another workbench. Vending machine.
It's not good enough.
God damn it. Fuck it.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
So where is the discrepancy?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Not very clear, is it?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Fuck it. Not piddling around with something that fucking annoyed.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Go on then, see as we see. I see nothing.
Fruitful and productive welcome, sister. I had a feeling you would visit me. I offer a wide variety of productivity seminars. I hope you'll consider taking one. But I should remember my manners. To what do I owe the pleasure of the Special Inspector's arrival?
Okay.
My disciples come to and from the Grand Colonial, bringing supplies and information. Knowing what happens at the hotel affects my livelihood, after all. With that said, I'd love to involve you in one of my productivity seminars. We should clear you of all those nasty, nasty humors hampering your potential. We offer a wide variety of seminars for all your corporate needs. Employees not working hard enough? Employees dying too often? It's most likely your managerial humors. And of course, seminars for balancing the energies of your business offices. Interior decorating is much more important for success than many would believe. If any of this sounds at all interesting to you, might I interest you in the first 82 words of our most popular seminar's introduction? Free of charge. Byzantines live lives fraught with competition, and that competition can be immensely stressful. You must, first of all, find a way to balance your thinking. Think not of bits lost, but of those you have yet to gain. After all, peace leads to productivity, and productivity leads to profit. Though thought alone won't balance you. We have a strict regimen to promote humor clearing. Session attendees stand on burning coals, sit for hours in our productivity smokehouse, and of course, fast throughout. Precisely. The barriers within yourself will break down as your skin sweats and blisters, giving the evil humors the proper space to escape. It's my patented method.
Yeah, you're a fucking hack.
Oh? I'm surprised. I wouldn't think the two of us would have much to discuss about her. We may have had some terse interactions before her death, which I most certainly regret. But beyond those, well, never mind. What would you care
Well, you
to
are
know?
a suspect, but you're not my top suspect.
I wouldn't necessarily say that. The media tends to exaggerate. I will admit that her remarks about my seminars were rather unfortunate. However, I certainly wouldn't sharpen any sabers over it, if that's what you mean to imply. I only do that when my clients skimp on their bills.
Okay, so did you contact her?
I did not. She had no interest in my seminars, and I had no interest in attempting to convert a stubborn actress. Why would I have had any cause to engage with her further?
Okay. You got an alibi?
Why, I've been at the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve for quite some time now, as my disciples can attest. In fact, I haven't visited the Colonials since I arrived several weeks ago. Bad energies. You understand.
Then why did I find your tracks outside?
I hope you now... Of course. In order to reach the apex of true productivity, I have learned to be a completely open person. While it may seem strange initially, this bunker offers a controlled, safe environment for attendees to get away from the distractions and amenities of the Grand Colonial. As for why this place is no longer inhabited by Rizos, I couldn't say. But no one's been around to evict us, so I won't complain regarding the rent savings.
Yeah, I don't trust your alibi.
Analysis suggests this to be a variety of herbs. Herbs have been uniformly treated with a pungent chemical mix. Warning: ingesting, smoking, or inserting non-corporation sanctioned substances into your ears may be harmful to your health. Analyzing. Complete. Substance appears to be a mix of industrial solvents and various essential oils. Substances include woolly cow dander remover, sprat oil, and starship surface wax. Prior analysis suggests these herbs reach peak effectiveness when users burn them and inhale the resulting smoke. Whether or not this increased effectiveness is good for an afflicted individual has yet to be determined. Hypothesizing potential side effects from herb consumption. Most likely outcome, decapitation.
What?
Slight possibility of calculation error.
Yeah, I don't trust your alibi.
Hello, welcome to the Prophet of Profitability's Private Prosperity Retreat. Stay positive, and soon all your humors will be balanced. Least, that's what I keep telling myself. Anyway, I'm Aaliyah Mason. I work as the Prophet's right-hand woman. What can I do for you? Oh my. Yes, this is important enough for me to delay my bi-hourly self-flagellation. Ask away. Yes, the circumstances there are quite unfortunate. For a time, the Prophet was completely despondent. Even the hot coal walks weren't buoying her spirits as they usually do. However, we recently had a high-profile visitor whose presence seemed to alleviate whatever the Prophet's fears were.
Spencer Woolrich.
Oh, you must have misheard me. I said high-profile, not had profile. Mr. Woolrich comes by much too often to be worth mentioning. I'm actually not entirely certain. It was a surreptitious visit that stood out because it was surreptitious. Whoever it was must have paid the Prophet quite a lot to keep things quiet. At least that's the only...
Right, that's suspicious.
Well, by and large, no. But something rather odd did happen regarding the Prophet recently. A few hours after our high-profile visitor arrived a couple of days ago, the Prophet asked me to take over sessions for the remainder of the day. At first, I was excited. Thought it was my chance to show her what I could do in charge. But then I saw that she was deeply worried about something. No one saw her until the next day. I was here at the retreat in the company of the other disciples and clients. I rarely have more than a few minutes of alone time. Which is fine, of course. I do what I do in the service of the Prophet, who will, I'm sure, reward me for my sacrifice. Eventually. Certainly. Oh, terribly sorry if I gave you that impression. I had a cramp. It's better now. I mean, it might be nice if I had a little inclination of whether the Prophet appreciated all the cooking and cleaning and hours of meditation I do on a daily basis. But whatever she thinks isn't for me to question. I'll do my best to be more chipper. If you felt imbalanced and unproductive, linger in your malaise no longer. We have all the amenities
So it's a
and
cult,
practices for
basically. It's a
calming
cult.
the ill humor strangling your potential.
Call a
Sit for
spade a spade.
hours in our sweat house and sweat them out. Or stand amidst burning coals and feel your productive inhibitions burn away. And remember, think positive. Positivity equals productivity equals profitability.
I fucking hate shit like that. It's fucking toxic as fuck. There are actually people that think that shit. Hold on. Shit. Oh, what did I skip?
I think so. Had the right size and shape.
Wait a minute, did I not see a spade?
I could have, but I generally don't have the time or energy to leave the reserve to contact anyone. Plus, there's always the possibility that I'm mistaken. The Prophet hasn't been herself lately. But if I misinterpreted the situation and reported her improperly, I'd ruin my chances for opening my own wing of the retreat.
Clue. Oh, golly. Hold on. 17. We've got someone else to interview. Oh. View messages. From Bellamy Roof. Okay, so they were looking to make up. Let's go look for this body. I think I already know where it is, to be fair. I think we passed it on the way here. For sure. For sure. I don't think she's the killer. My main suspect at the minute is that overseer guy. Not Ludovico, I can't remember what company he works for. Spencer or whatever his name is. Because there's that message on the terminal in the room that said he thinks you're here for the unveiling, which is just highly fucking suspicious.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Okay. So we might have benefited through actually clearing out some of the cadence.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Additional tracks belonging to the Prophet of Profitability. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Judging by the shape of this indentation in the dirt, a person of medium height and build laid here for a number of hours. Scanning for other details. Only additional signs of disturbance are a few marks in the dirt. No sign of struggle or evidence of wildlife consumption of body. Suspected likelihood of user correctness, 86%.
We've got fucking shit to talk to.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Timeline discrepancy detected
It's just
nearby.
footprints. Okay, that's perfectly fine. You got some splaining to do? Come on. Load. You got some sweet explaining to do. You do seem the sort of person that I absolutely fucking despise. I maintain, why would you... like, people who insist on being ridiculously happy in situations where it's actually quite miserable are either liars or fucking cajoled into it. I'm just going to steal your mag picks as well, just because I can. Steal this backpack. It's a pickaxe. Weapon parts. Beautiful. It's a hatchet. Okay, so I got 10 points, didn't I? Oh, look at that. I can fucking do it now. Yay. But then all the rest is going into long guns. Oh, I actually have to use some fucking mag picks.
Wow, you got that?
Adreno armor points. I'll take it all. I need to find more Spectrum vodka. What is happening to my fucking speech centers of the brain? But yeah, I need to find more vodka types, clearly. You got some splaining to do.
Welcome back, sister. I'm delighted to extend my desire to aid you, sister. How might I assist? I'm pleased that you noticed. Excellent eye, sister. The compound they're treated with is my own invention, designed to unlock an individual's true productive potential when burned. I can't say any more. Trade secrets, you know. None of my clients have ever complained, so I'm sure they're perfectly safe. Is there anything else? Yes, that's correct. She made it clear that my seminars were of no interest to her.
Oh, you liar.
Well, I suppose that does complicate things. Whatever the case, I didn't care to mention Helen's change in decision because she never showed up. I don't see how it matters. Who said that? I'll be sure to give them a special seminar on not needlessly implicating the person who puts food on their table. It was a bundle of clothing, sister. Even productivity geniuses need to do laundry from time to time. Yes. I suppose the more quickly we get off this subject, the better. I had a visitor, yes. But as it turned out, some of my productivity techniques were too much for them. I had to drag them out by hand. But their peers came and collected them shortly thereafter. I'm sure whichever attendee it was is perfectly safe now. Oh, really? What did you find there? What did I dump? Clever work, Inspector. It seems even I can't slide my way out of the trap you've so intricately weaved. I admit it. I killed Helen. By mistake. Helen changed her mind and wanted to attend one of my sessions. I, knowing the importance of the seminar, desired to truly galvanize her, though not to stop her heart. So when it came time, I chose to double Helen's dosage of productivity-enhancing herbs. I left her to meditate, and when I returned, she was dead. After that, I entered a less than coherent state. One of my disciples, it seems, witnessed me as I dragged Helen's body out into the wilderness. Do you jest? The guests at the Colonial eat no shortage of strange things, but I think corpses are perhaps too strange. The creatures of the wilderness are much less picky. Besides, the hotel is ridiculously far. I couldn't have made it all that way without someone realizing I was dragging a corpse. I'm no medical professional, but that certainly seemed the case. Usually my customers at least writhe or mumble after a session. My productivity-enhancing herbs typically do induce sluggishness, but I suppose they must have been enough to do her in if her constitution was truly that weak. What? Is this some kind of joke? You're an inspector. It's your job to arrest me, isn't it? No. Someone must have moved it after I killed her. One of my business rivals, waiting for me to fall into a false sense of
No, I don't believe it.
I don't believe you. I think this is all a trick. You're trying to catch me in a lie. Get me to reveal my productivity secrets. No. You can't trick me. I finally discovered what's happening. You've been paid off. Someone else learned that I killed Helen, and is going to use that information to blackmail me. You think I'm going to let this injustice happen? Ha! Tell the constable that I killed Helen.
Whether or not you killed Helen, I think imprisoning you is probably the safest.
Even if you think I'm mad, it doesn't matter. None of this does. Yes, I think that's smart. The sweet safety of imprisonment. I'll no longer have to put up with the miserable vulnerability of this bunker. Finally relieved.
Yeah, I still don't... I don't think she did it. But we got one of our suspects all questioned. Which is good. So, this seems as good a place as any to leave it for the day. Let me just wait for this loading screen so we can just inspect the journal before we finish up. God damn. Come on. Come on. Load. Do it now. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. So, job done. We've done our questioning. Can we please? Fuck. Come on. That's right. So, I'm not going to report to Ludovico, or whatever his name is. Oh, it is Ludovico. Next time, I think we do either this faction I think we do this faction quest next. And then, as well, we'll do one of these two. Depending on how quick this quest is, we might be able to find this watchman who went missing as well. But either way, it's good shit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to head back to that bounty hunter place or kill or whatever it is. See if there's a quest there as well. Give us more options. But we're done for the day. We're done for the day for sure. So we are going to be back tomorrow most likely. I'm not entirely sure what the plan is, but it'll probably be one of our RPGs that we have. Do have a look if anything piques your interest. But gonna leave you here for tonight. Thank you. Have a good night. I'll see you next time. Ta-ra.